Excellent service, extraordinary care. Those are just a few words I would use to describe King Aminpour and Associates. In June of 2011, I was traveling on Interstate 5, southbound, when I was hit by a very large utility truck. I was hit so hard I was knocked over in 2 lanes. I was able to manage to veer my car over to the median. I was hurt really bad, immediately, both physically and emotionally. A couple of days later, realized at that point I needed to be represented by a very good law firm. So I went online and I started checking out companies, but there was a pattern that I noticed with each company that I called. I spoke to an assistant. I never spoke to the attorney. Well, I figured that was the norm. So a week later, I decided I was going to go to one of those companies. And just as I was getting ready to make that trip, I received a phone call from a family member. I was told, you've got to check out this law firm, King Aminpour and Associates. I went, well, it's probably like all the others, but what the heck? I'll go ahead and give it a try. So I called King's office. I explained my situation, and much to my surprise, I received a phone call from King Aminpour. He met me right here at this office. The first thing he said to me is, how are you doing? Showing care and concern right away. We sat down, we talked about the situation. King immediately set me up with my physical therapy. After my physical therapy was completed, then it was determined that I needed surgery. I went through that process and I received physical therapy after my surgery. When I went home, King made sure I had the proper bed for me to sleep on. I was quite impressed with how effective and how efficient the staff worked for me. I was emotionally upset, as anyone would be if you're in a major car accident. But I must say, each time I came here to this firm, the staff was there for me. They always wanted to know how I was doing, and if there was anything at all that I needed, they were there for me. You know, Webster Dictionary defines king as a boy or a man who is highly respected and very successful. Well, King is very successful, but I don't think it's just because of his skills and abilities. I think it's first and foremost because of the care that he gives his clients. Right before my settlement, I was dealing with the death of my father. It was very difficult. I received a call from the firm telling me that I needed to come in and sign documents. I explained what was going on, and they were very touched by that. I guess that got back to King. I got a phone call the next day. I was told to come down here, and King wrote a check for the entire cost of my father's funeral. I was overwhelmed. What an incredible man, and what an incredible firm. If you're looking for a very good attorney, you can go online, you can do all the research you want, but this is the law firm that you want, King Aminpour and Associates. Attorneys, as they say, can be a dime a dozen. And some jokers are out there, but you don't want a joker, you want the king. Go with King Aminpour. Thanks a lot, King.
(619-333-3333).